those
When I
guys.
first started. They're
It's
just
like,
noobs,
oh, we're
dude.
rolling
like,
through Anchorhead. Nobody's like fucking with us, and then all of a sudden, here comes BZB with their fucking exploited Jawa rifles, just tearing through people. Fuck you guys.
You know, I was did Will ever tell you how I met him in game?
No, or maybe I don't know.
So, I knew Will's sister. I worked with her, but I didn't know anything about Will, and I knew James, one of Will's buddies. I knew him through a mutual friend. Anyways, that's not important. So I run into James one day, and I just recognize his name, and I like start calling him by his first and last name, and he starts tripping out like paranoid, like, "Who the fuck are you? How do you know my name?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Maurice, dude." And he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And so anyways, I eventually met Will through James in the game, and he was just like a really nice guy, and I found out that he lived in Modesto and shit. So eventually I went and hung out with him, and I was still in another guild at this time, and he was just like, "Yeah, join our guild." And I don't want to be honest with him. I was like, "Dude, your guild sucks, dude." Like, and so one day I came up to his guild hall overt, and it was like him and his whole guild, and he told everyone like, "Don't kill him, he's my friend." And they were like, "How come you're not gonna join our guild?" And I was, "I'll make you guys a deal. I'll fight you guys, and if you guys can kill me, I'll join your guild." And they're like, "Are you sure?" It was like 6 or 7 people versus me, and I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't think I was gonna beat them, but I fucking panic shot and just fan shotted them all and killed them all. And I still joined the guild anyway. And I basically just left DB because like Will became like a real life friend, and DB were kind of like douchebags to them, so I ended up just joining a guild with Will.
DB was kind of a douchebag to everybody, though. They were like the elitist.
Honestly, they weren't too bad.
Sort of guild.
They weren't too bad until Militia joined up with them, like Skull and Dolomite, and then they became dicks.
What did you say, Luke?
Said it, the douchebag sounds like my guild, my kind of guild.
Yeah, you would have fit in nicely there. No,
I
they were
remember,
very elitist
Rift.
compared to everybody else.
Oh, I wasn't elitist, but I was just like a d-bag, and I like to troll people in games.
Well,
And
they
I
were
know
good.
Rift.
'Cause, I mean, they had some good players on
they were
DB.
good. They were definitely
especially
good.
with like Cotton and even Stack. Even though we give him a lot of shit, he was still pretty good. And then they had
He's good at dying.
Yeah, he was very good at dying. He was very good at feedback. But they had like Melt and I forget some of their other names.
Yeah.
But Cotton's
Melt,
really fucking good.
Skull,
Sir.
Dolomite.
Yeah.
Tolem or whatever. Token.
Token.
Phalon,
Yeah.
the combat medic.
Yeah. I just remember logging in, like I had gotten off of work at like 3 a.m. and I like logged in just to do something quick, and I got like hit up going, "Hey, come over to Dark Citadel, we need help," because DS was attacking them on their base times. It's like, I'm fucking exhausted, but okay. It was some of the most fun I ever had.
I remember those days. Supposed to go
Original.
out with my friends and staying home to PvP and lying and saying I had to take care of my kid.
Yeah,
My daughter,
or
like,
I'm
oh,
like,
she doesn't
yeah,
want me to
I have to
leave.
go to work, and Adia's like, no, just tell him you're sick, and then I would call in sick.
Yeah. Go in, we gotta go
I
PvP.
I remember girls
Got
would
slice
come
beef.
over to have sex with me, and I would just sit there and make them watch me
Oh my
play
God.
until they left, dude.
Just
I'm dead serious, dude.
That's
I
messed.
swear to God. I look back on that, I'm like, I can't believe I did that, dude. That was the most fucked up thing. The girl's like sitting there all pretty, like all dressed up, and I'm just sitting there in my fucking boxers just playing a video game, making her wait on me.
I always finished, and then I would go and
It's
play.
so fucked up, dude.
Be like, oh, I can take care of you really quick, and then I'll go play.
Yeah, she gave me some. She would like give me blowjobs and stuff while I was playing, but she eventually just like got sick of me and never came around anymore. She's like, this dude just fucking plays video games every time I come over to see him. Fuck, dude. God, I love that game.
I miss it, dude. That was like good times.
Better than sex.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go that far, but it was a really good game.
Only if I'm involved.
If you're involved,
Yeah.
then it was the best game ever.
Best game
That's what I
ever.
was trying to say,
Best
man.
game of all time. It's the best thing ever. Never mind.
Definitely better than sex. So.
That's what I was saying. God, you guys are slow.
Oh, Luke.
I remember when I had my BE and they asked me if I can come slice a base because there was no other BE on. And I didn't know what the fuck
There was
I
like
was
a
doing.
total of like 4
Oh my
on the
God.
fucking server.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember we found a fucking bioengineer to come slice a base, and he didn't know how to do it.
It's probably me. I had no
Wait, 2
idea.
I
hours.
think that's like the easiest one. Oh no, actually that one was the hardest.
I
one,
don't
'cause You had
know.
to, like do the
It was hard.
You had to do
Yeah, it was
A
hard.
and then
You had to
B.
You know
match
what's
up
strange?
everything.
Yeah, you had to like match the
Yeah, this
strands.
shit
It
was
the
hard.
hardest one. And there was no BEs on the fucking server.
The only BE I knew was Fairchild.
Well, Denzi was one too. There was a shadow one too. I forget their name.
I was famous for getting all the girls on Vent when it first came out. That was like unheard of, dude. Like Vent back in those days. Like if
That's-
you had Vent, like you were fucking elitist, dude. Like
Well, we had
See, everybody in
hardcore,
TeamSpeak, that stuff was awful.
yeah, we had Vent.
That was the first thing I ever got
when
on was
I would
TeamSpeak.
roll with a lot of DB. We had Vent.
yeah, DB was the first guild I've ever belonged to in any game that had a Vent.
My first guild in SWG
Like,
was
even in Counter-Strike.
DYS was my first guild.
I think I was in some
I remember
guild called
that.
Imps.
All I
Some
know
British
is you were in
guild.
PRX, and now it's like that's like
Ugh.
the worst thing
Yeah,
to
well,
your name.
I didn't know. I know. It was bad, but I didn't know. Somebody was like, oh, come join this guild that I, like, knew. And I was like,
God,
alright.
that was
I
a
didn't know
piece of
idea.
shit guild.
They were so bad. They were awful. Dude, they didn't know how to eat foods or anything. It was so bad. They did not know how to PvP. And then they'd be like, alright, let's go PvP. And then, like, we're fighting, and the leader already left and just would leave us there. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, oh, he left already. Like, what an ass. That
Dude,
guild was so bad.
I didn't find out
Can you
about
reset-
food for a while.
Were you trying to
I
reset?
didn't know about mind food.
Instance.
Can you reset the instance? Sorry, I'm trying to farm this mount. Or give me a leader so I can just keep resetting it. Or you drank too much brandy at once and you just keep getting knocked down. Did you reset them already? Or you can just give me a lead because I'm going to keep doing these until the BG pops. Which should have popped like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, should have been popped already. Oh, I'm leader.
Remember
I'm sorry. I
Koban
thought
was,
it
like,
was
the
fucking
master of
Luke you were
cybersex?
talking to.
I was talking. I was like, oh, any minute now.
I'm sorry.
Remember Koban was like the master of
He
cybersex?
still is, man.
Oh my god, still is.
I need to find that screenshot.
He was supposed to play here.
Yeah, he's back
Yeah,
I
on.
remember I would like.
Yeah, he's back
Yeah, I
on
played
like
with him.
full time.
I played with him 2 days ago.
I made you lead.
Or yesterday.
Lydia.
I played with him.
Yeah, I saw. Thanks.
Did I remember one time I went to go bounty hunt Koban, and he's in this house that's on the beach of Naboo, and he comes out like all fucking pimp in his Jedi outfit, and behind him is his chick like in lingerie. I'm like,
What the?
okay.
So stuff.
Coben was like the worst
Yeah.
Jedi ever. I remember when he got Jedi, he was like so proud of himself. And he had to get
I'm
feigned
gonna
death.
be a Jedi, man.
He had to get feigned death right
I'm
away
gonna
because
be
he
a
would
Jedi,
get
man.
hunted all the time and get caught. Between him and Tem, I don't know who got killed more.
Oh, Tem. I remember Tem killed. Wait, no, it was Lerno. Lerno killed Mike in the Warren, and Mike was so bad.
Fucking Mike.
I lost all his
That dude
XP.
changes his profile picture more than a chick does, by the way.
Real, I don't even notice.
We went to hunt Tim when the new combat upgrade came out, and we didn't realize you couldn't heal each other as bounty hunters. So he just raped us. And then once we learned how to bounty hunt, we went and killed him while he was AFK. And he sent us so many hate tales.
Tim was
So
awesome because
pissed.
he's fucking sucked so bad and he knew it.
Tim and Washington and I don't know who the other guy was.
Oh, Washington, yeah. That guy. Yeah.
Washington, that kid, it was so bad. We flipped factions like every 5 minutes.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Like 1 minute you see him fighting with you and then like literally the next second he's against you.
Yeah, he's on the other side, yeah. And then he got kicked out of whatever guild, and then I think TFX took.
Fucking TFX. I remember Ravix like begging me and NGE to join him and Fury. I was like, fuck no.
I know.
I have some pride in myself.
You're like, I'll join, I don't know, that nobody knows.
I never joined TFX. I will say that. I never joined
Oh,
them.
you joined that other
I did
whatever
join
guild
his,
that they had.
Aegis or whatever.
Aegis.
But I didn't even stay
Yeah.
in there very long. Because I think Cotton started playing and then we went back to DB.
Ding.
Ravix would get so mad too. It's like, oh, I have to give you guys access. It's like, yeah, because your fucking guild sucks.
I remember, like, I met Ravix one day. He's a pretty cool guy. Then he, like, disappeared for a while, and then he came back, and he was just, like, talking shit to everyone. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he came back in the,
Yeah,
like,
because he sucked, and then one day, like, CU
in
or
the
something, and he
CU
got
or
good. Or
actually
some shit.
NGE, he like left during the CU and then NGE came around and he got good at the game because NGE was pretty fucking easy.
I remember he was good. I remember he was always a good player, but I don't know. He, like, thought he was, like, God's gift to, like,
he
fucking Earth
was
or
like
something.
mediocre,
I
I
was like,
think. Like I don't even think he was like super good. He relied too much on his dots.
Yeah,
Because I remember
Like,
joining
He's
into.
always a good player.
pre-CU.
I don't know.
I don't know, pre-CU and CU, I don't know. I think at the end of CU, when NG started, he started getting good. He got his wrist armor or some shit.
I
some
joined.
spec that
I
somebody found.
I loaded into. I think it was like the Imperial base on Tatooine or Dantooine, and he was there, and there was a bunch of rebels there, and I was overt, and I like fought these guys, and he kept trying to get me to invite him. I'm like, dude, just fucking go overt already.
Just fight.
And like,
He
so
wouldn't wanna go
I
overt
killed
unless you're
these 3
bigger.
guys, and I'm like sitting there meditating. He came up to me, he's like, "You should have invited me." Like, bro, you should have just fucking went overt. Quit being a little bitch.
Oh, you should have invited him. Should have invited him.
I hate when people will do that.
That was the.
They always be like, invite me, invite me, invite me. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Just kill someone already. It's a fucking
Pre-CU, I
PvP
ran
match.
around overt all the time until they did that stupid ass whatchamacallit.
You had to change
To
to the.
change
Yeah, you had to go
or
talk to the
whatever.
stupid thing. Yeah,
It was the worst thing. One of
talk
the
to
worst things
NPC
they
to go to
did.
covert or over.
When they
remember
took
telling
out
people-
TAFs, and then they fucked up
Warden.
the PvP system, and then they fucking took out
City warden or whatever.
GCW bases. They just fucked that game up, dude. Like little by little, they kept trying to cater like PvEers and stuff, like role players. would
Well, it
always
was because
complain,
of
like,
this fucking game. This
The
game
crack.
came out and they completely cracked. If you look at when like NG
Yeah, 'cause everybody left.
CU popped, it was when this thing came out and when WoW came out, and they were like, "Oh my God, all these people are leaving."
Well,
Funny thing is, people
they
are
were
all
talking
going
about doing
back.
the combat upgrade for a while. I remember they were talking about the combat upgrade for a long time, and then they finally did it, and the combat upgrade wasn't bad, dude.
No,
But like when they went to NGE, like that's when they just fucked everything so bad, dude. Like
Yeah.
the combat upgrade was kind of a hard blow because everyone had to get their guns recrafted and shit like that. And then they took all that away, and that's just like double slap to the fucking face, dude.
Dude, look at that, Luke. Look at those 2 healers at the top.